Today I'm going to show you how to go in and set up a calendar in the ConnectEd for your Wonders curriculum, how to change the calendar so that you have the correct dates off if you didn't get something. And if, like me, you started and didn't put in the right dates or didn't put in all of the dates that would be off because you didn't have your calendar, how to start over so that you have your correct calendar. So we're going to go to our ConnectEd website and choose our curriculum. I'm going to choose my Wonders 5th grade. This is the screen that you should see. The first thing that you want to do is name your class, and you want to make sure that you date this because this will be kept over the years so that you can kind of go back and review it too. So you want to name it maybe with the date first, the year first, so that 2018, 2017. So it's easy to find. Make sure you have your correct grade level and then click next. The very most important thing is to click on and set your very first day of teaching. I'm going to choose the first day of school, the 23rd of August. So, and then next, and then it'll show you the calendar. And this is where, when I set up mine, I didn't have my calendar right there so that I could make sure that I had all of the days off. So you want to have your calendar close to you. And you just click on the dates that you will not have school, or even that you won't be teaching. And again, you can change this later on as you go throughout the school year, and it will move your curriculum so that you're teaching at the right times. Click here. Click through. It has grayed out already the national holidays that everybody has off. So those are already done for you. This is a really nice calendar view too. You can kind of see the whole year and how many days you have off, and you can just kind of get a quick glance at that. Okay, after you've got those clicked on, you've got everything there. And again, you can go back and change this part, and I'll show you how to do that. Make sure you save it. It takes a few seconds to load that, and then it's going to show you your calendar. It'll take you to your dashboard where you can access your calendar. I'm going to click on the don't show me this message again because it shows it every time if you don't. So how do I get to my calendar from my dashboard? This is my dashboard where I can access everything. I'm going to go to plan, and then it's got 3 choices, and calendar is one of them. So here's my calendar, and down here I can see that it shows green and blue, and it tells me the weeks. So because I'm starting on the 23rd, which is a Thursday, it will start the next week also there. Now this is where I can change if I'm going to teach that day or not. So if I'm not going to teach on the first day of school, I can click this down arrow on the date, and it's going to give me a drop down menu. And if I want to change the add a non-teaching day, I'm not going to teach that day, I'll click on that. I can label it like this is the first day, so I'm not going to teach that day. I say okay. And then it changes my calendar and it moves it. So now you can see that my first teaching day will be on Friday, and then I'll put my second week starting on Friday too. Let's say I don't want to teach the first day of the second week there. So I'm going to click there and get that drop down. And I'm going to click on move the lesson block right there. And so I'm going to move that lesson block to September 3rd, and there's no school that day, so I can choose that as a start date. That's interesting. Let me cancel that, and let me choose expand the lesson block. I want to insert a new day after day 5 and say okay. And that didn't work either. So I'm going to have to go figure out some things, but that's kind of how you play around with the calendar. All right, the next thing that I want to show you is what if I just really screwed up that very first calendar and it's just not even worth going in and fixing? How do I do that? I'm going to go back up here to my tabs at the top. I want to choose Manage and Assign. I'm going to come down to Class Details and click on that. And I'm going to create a class. When I create a class, it takes me right back to that very first screen where we set up the calendar. And so I can start right over and put a different name. So I'm going to name this one Mrs. Evans because my other one was just Evans, grade 5. Did not cancel. Let me start over. That's funny. Misclick. Here we go. I'm just going to add the date to the front of that. Funny class there. And next. And then it asks me for my first teaching day. So I can go in and we're going to start August 23rd. Select your planner. I'm going to choose an existing class planner. And next. And then that calendar is already there. If I don't like that, I can cancel and come back again. Next. Let's keep the suggested planner. And then that will give me the blank planner. There we go. So the other one you can kind of copy. If you choose an existing one, it copies the same one that's already there. So now I can start over and set all of my dates the way that I need them. And I've got a calendar that I can use.